going to make a quick follow-up to my GameStop video to answer your question. What's the coolest promo item that I ever got while working at GameStop? Now, a lot of the employees may not tell you this, but the managers go to a conference every year. The store managers do, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do. They used to. And then the Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo would give them the new systems free. A lot of the store managers will take those and trade them in for store credit. Just so you know, they trade them in. But I got a lot of, because I never did get to be store manager, and store manager gets first dibs on the promo items. So a lot of the posters we were not supposed to take. A lot of the pre-order bonuses that were never picked up or we never got them in. The employees would take those. For example, like the Lost Planet figurine. I think he's pretty neat. His package is a little beat up because we kept him in the drawers, but I still have him from when I worked there. A little pre-order bonus that we never got in. But honestly, the coolest and the nicest, because we worked hard for it while we were there, because we pushed that TNA game to no end. They sent us a care package, which came with TNA t-shirts, a copy of the game for each employee of their choice. So on which system they wanted, either I think it was either Xbox or PlayStation, because the Wii version came out late. But also in this care package, we got Alex Shelley TNA figurine. And I think that's pretty cool because that wasn't these aren't really easy to find figures, the early TNA figures. So I thought he's pretty cool. Also got an Uncharted package when I think it was Uncharted 2, maybe Uncharted 3, whichever one it was that came out. They sent a care package to the store, and it looked like an old book that had lanyards and some artwork and stuff in it. It was just a cardboard box, so it didn't stand up test time, but it was really neat. A lot of those Super Mario Galaxy coins, I got some of those. But yeah, the horror stories that you hear about GameStop are really exaggerated. It's not a terrible place. I mean, it's like any other big company. They're going to treat you like trash. They all do. If you work for a company that does not, you are lucky. And are they hiring? But in all seriousness, a lot of people say that GameStop's a bad place to work for because they don't want you applying and taking their job. Because some of them enjoy working there. Now, the people that I know that are still working there, it's not nearly like what it was when I started working. When I started working there, we'd bring in our Xbox 360 hard drive and plug it onto the interactive and get our gamer score up while there. But we were on break, which GameStop does not give breaks. I remember there was times I'd be there open to close without a break because we didn't have any employees to cover. Those stories are true. But the stories about it being awful to work at and no, for what you did, you got paid well enough. I mean, now, maybe not. I mean, when I was working there, minimum wage was okay. Now, of course, minimum wage is not. Did the game advisors get many hours? No. 5 hours a week, maybe. But the reason you're being a game advisor is to be able to check out games, which you could do. You could check out any game you wanted to. Our store manager wanted it to be if we had more than one copy. That ain't how it worked. And then once Manager Key took over, it became you can only check out new games. he wouldn't allow us to check out the used ones because GameStop made more of a profit off the used. So the story of employees playing the new games is true. Now we were not allowed to use the download codes or anything like that. That like we checked out a gold edition of a game, we wasn't allowed to use those codes obviously because it was new. But yes, we did check out new games, and I played plenty of them. But back to your question, the coolest promo items I got were the now store managers got. I know a store manager that was there when I was there when Fallout 3 came out. That's how long ago that was. That the store actually got a like a 5 foot tall statue of the armor suit from Fallout, if that's what you call it. I don't remember what you call it, but he got a 4 foot statue, 4 or 5 foot statue of that. That was for the store, and it was one of the only ones in the area. And once they got to where they did not need that anymore, he got to take that home. So those are cool promos. Store managers get the most of. Luckily, there's a lot of store managers that are nice and want to hand those out to the other employees. But the way GameStop is set up now, it doesn't look like they get near as much promo stuff. Like you might see the standees, like the Luigi's Mansion standee. I know store managers got to take that home if they wanted it. They wasn't supposed to, but come on, GameStop. We know your employees are going to take stuff like that. That's perks of the job. I'm not going to give out any names on who took what, but yeah, the promos are nice. The job isn't terrible. But yeah, like I say, this Alex Shelley though, I still got him. Of course, the plastic's starting to yellow a little bit because it's old and they use the cheap plastic. But that's really cool for a game maker and a company like TNA to send that out just because you got the most pre-orders and sell-through for a game in your district. So that's pretty neat little promo item. But yeah, leave any other comments you got in the section below. Be sure to share this out. Maybe I'll get over 6 subscribers. Maybe not. Don't care. I'm mainly doing this for me and anybody who would like to know any stories that I have to tell, which I've probably got plenty. Until next time, later.